How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Duke Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. Our ranks were set, so we're going to go back into drafting, but before we get into, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. More importantly, come over to twitch.tv/Duke Record. Link in the description, where you can catch me streaming video games, leather crafting, some Magic the Gathering content, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, alrighty, looks like we're ready already. Pack one, pick one. What are we getting? Big money, no whammy, and okay, so I don't like preposterous proportions at all. I think Kellen's fine. Fabloom Trick I do like. The problem with red, I do like that this upgrades itself and everything. The problem with red is that you need a lot of, I think the only really good red common is Burst Lightning, right? But I do recognize that Kellen, Planar Trailblazer, is probably the best card that they have that's in this pack, right? I don't like Giant. Refute's actually better than it looks. Savannah Lions is like, I don't know why they put this. I mean, I know why. Fabloom Trick is fine. Sure Strike would actually be very good with Kellen. And actually Keckling Power is fine. It's Elfsworn Giant I don't like. I'm going to take the Kellen. I can't say it's early. I think the set's been out for like a month, but I think a 1-mana 2/1 that actually does things, right, is fine, you know? Let's see. If it's a detective, it gains double strike, but that costs 5 mana altogether. Looking at this pack, I actually think the Banishing Light's probably the best card here, right? We're not really in anything particularly, but Banishing Light is just it's a great removal spell. It takes care of a thing, right? I'm not a big fan of Midnight Snack. Dauntless Veteran's good if you go super wide. You need to go super wide with this card. Courageous Goblin's a mediocre too. Incinerating Blast is a okay. I wish this was instant speed. The looting effect, you know, but Lunar Insight might as well not even exist. Each mana value among non-land permanents you control. And yeah, I think my pick order would actually be Banishing Light, probably Cathar Commando, and then maybe Dauntless Veteran afterwards. Burglar Rat's also fine. Burglar Rat's fine. If we were in a spells deck, Tolarian Terror goes up. So, like, if we end up getting a Balmor, we're going to want to take the Tolarian Terrors and any spells that we could just cycle through. But I'm going to take the Banishing Light here. Let's see. Strongbox Raider. That's an okay card, but there's a Dazzling Angel, and this is one of the cards. This is one of the commons that has, like, the highest win rate percentage of all the commons. It's a 2/3 angel that gains you, it has the Soul Sister text on it, right? For 3 mana. Windrake, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Dazzling Angel actually. Strongbox Raider's like okay. If you do, yeah, exile, choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You may play the card. I don't like that it's a 5/2. I wish this was like a 4/3. I don't know. Maybe even like a 3/4. I just it being a 5/2 means that it dies to Burst Lightning or Stab. I'm gonna take the Dazzling Angel here. I think it's fine. There's a Dwindle's Elite, which is really good if you have a bunch of elves like this Llanowar elf, right? The Windscarred Crag would also be like would allow us to kind of like splash our Banishing Light if that's what we're planning on doing. The Angel Finality has a really good body for this cost too. 4 mana for a 3/4. I'm gonna take this Dazzling Angel here. There's a Vengeful Bloodwitch. That's actually interesting. If this creature or another creature you control dies, target opponent loses a life and you gain a life. I really like that card. Because Blood Artist text really changes the math on any race, right? Fleeting Flight's fine. Sanguine Siphoner is just a forgettable 2-drop. Llanowar Elves is, if I took the Dwindle's Elite in the previous pack, I'd probably take the Elves. Armor Sword Guide's a fine top end, but we could probably get another one. Campus Guide's good for if you're like splashing for something. We're not specifically in any colors yet, right? Like we might be black-white, and taking Kellen was just like a wash of a first pick, but that's fine. I do like Vengeful Bloodwitch a lot. So we're gonna take that, noting that we're passing up Fleeting Flight, which I don't mind as like a 1 or a 2 of in the deck, right? What do we got here? Aura of Champions, Empyrean Eagle, Eaten Alive. Wow. What was taken out of this pack? What was taken out of this pack? That's my question. I think the Anthem is really good, right? I think the Anthem's really good. I've played this, and we were playing this in like a 4-color deck, and whenever it landed, it was like, oh no, the math is bad for us. Empyrean Eagle does a similar thing, but it's also on a flying body with pretty okay stats, honestly. We can go either way here. Make your move, it would be okay. Vanguard Seraph's like, whatever. Eaten Alive's actually, I think, pretty good too. But I think I want one of these. Let's take the Anthem. Let's take the Anthem. Get in there. There's a Jungle Hollow. That seems okay. The Wildwood Scourge is interesting. The Vanguard Seraph is a body. It's a 3/3 body for 4, so it can punch through the Dazzling Angel. Probably don't want too many of these, actually. The Jungle Hollow allows us to, if we're in black white, splash for the Anthem still, right? And I think that's the pick here. So I'm gonna take that. Heroic Reinforcements is interesting, but I think the best card for us here, if I take Heroic Reinforcements, we're in red white. I think it is one of the better cards too. But you need to be like super aggressive, and then we're not playing Anthem of Champions like at all, right? Whereas if I take the Blossoming Sands, it helps us to splash for the Anthem that much more. So that might be the play here. I'm gonna take the Sands. Let's see. Gnarlid Colony is actually not a bad card. You can play it as a 2, or you can play it as a 5, right? It's either a 2/2 or it's a 4/4 with Trample. And it gives all your other creatures with +1/+1 counters trample. The green-white archetype is not that great, and I think because the green-white Signpost Uncommon, the Unicorn, is just a 3-mana 2/2 that doesn't do anything. If it was a 2/3, I think it'd be okay, but there's so many things that just kill 2/2s. I'm going to take this Gnarlid Colony, see where we go. We might be in green-white. Splashing. We might not even splash black for the Vengeful Bloodwitch. Yeah, I'll take this 4-mana 3/3 flyer. Midnight Snack sucks. These are all bad, actually. This is removal, but I'm going to take the Lunar Insight for gems. None of this is great. Like, none of this is great at all. I can't even see splashing for Incinerating Blast, right? So if we end up in a spells deck somehow, I'm going to take that. Dornwood Falls is probably better than Barrier, because the way that this is set up, we're going to want to be fast. So I'm going to take the Thornwood Falls, and that allows us to possibly make your move. Wheeling is pretty good for us. I'm going to take the Thornwood Falls because if we see a Tatiova, it allows us to splash with Tatiova, right? Looking at this pack, there's a Joust Through. There's a Burst Lightning. That's one of the best cards in this format, especially in red. Goes to the face. You can throw 4 damage to your opponent's face and win the game that way too. Like if you top deck it later on and you just need that reach. The Burglar Rat again. I think we take the Joust Through. Like, unfortunately, it feels very like, oh, that's lame. But at the same time, what else are we doing here? We could also take the Guarded Air, which kind of plays really well with the Anthem of Champions. But I think if we're going to keep the Anthem of Champions in the deck and we go green-white, we're going to want like a bunch of the creatures that spit out other creatures. Yeah, let's take a Guarded Air, actually, now that I think about it. Joust Through is also just fine as like a 1-mana removal spell. Actually, you know what? I don't want to take a 6 right now. Let's take the 1. I think that the 1 is probably just better. Okay, so there's a Felling Blow, which I like. There's also a Youthful Valkyrie, which I think we could take here. There's also a Claws Out. Now, again, we're going to want to go like kind of wide. We're going to want to get those 3-mana cats that spit out the 1-mana cat. I'm sorry, the 1/1 cat. Right. We're going to, again, want to go wide. Felling Blow is great. Youthful Valkyrie, I think, is good too. I don't think either of these wheel. Actually, you know what? I think the Felling Blow might just be the better card here. Just because, one, it's removal. I know it's sorcery speed. It's removal. It makes something a years bigger, right? We have a fair amount of flyers. We have 2 flyers. But the Gnarlid Colony would then give some of your other creatures trample. If the Felling Blow wasn't here, I think I'd take the Valkyrie, but I'm going to take the Felling Blow here because removal is very important in this format for reasons. Nothing great here. There's another Vengeful Bloodwitch. Jeez, there's also a Phyrexian Arena. It's a lot of good black cards that we're passing, but all we have is our Vengeful Bloodwitch. So I think the correct choice, it's between the Cackling Prowler, which I'm not the hugest fan of. It's a fine 4. It's a fine 4. If you can get the Morbid Trigger to go off and you have the Gnarlid Colony, this being a 5/4 with Trample and Ward 2 is like not bad. I think the correct choice is the Evolving Wilds, and we're probably not playing the Bloodwitch or the Trailblazer, which is fine. Let's see what we got here. Luminous Rebuke's pretty good. There's a Bite Down. I think I'd rather take the Rebuke over the Bite Down here, simply because this is like no questions asked. That's just dead. And Bite Down, we can get blown out by a combat trick, right? Typically, you want to cast Rebuke as a 2-mana spell, right? Instant speed. It's like, oh, it's attacking us, right? But I think that because Rebuke is like just outright destroy instead of like, oh, is my creature bigger than your thing's toughness? You know what I mean? So we'll take that. There's a Scavenger. That's a really late Scavenger. There's a Paladin. I think we could take the Paladin. I haven't seen any of those, like, you know, green's actually pretty light too. We might want to rethink our green. It's a Hearthfire Immolator, but we're so far away from, like, I haven't seen a single Balmor go around, you know what I mean? I'm going to take the Paladin. It does feel like we're definitely in white. I don't know what our second color is. It does feel greenish, but we'll see. I'll take that Paladin. There's an Apothecary Stomper. There's another Evolving Wilds. There's a Vampire Gourmand. I actually really like Gourmand. When it attacks, you may sacrifice a creature, another creature. If you do draw a card and this creature can't be blocked, maybe we splash for Anthem and cut the Felling Blow and the Gnarlid Colony. I think I could see myself doing that. And because we're doing that, ooh, there's a Squad Rallier. That's actually pretty good with a lot of these smaller creatures. It's a fantastic mana sink, which is what you're going to want in like these types of decks. Infestation Sage is a fine 1-drop, but I'm going to take that Squad Rallier. It's a Hungry Ghoul. Gives us some a creature that grows. You know, we could at instant speed just like activate it to blow out our opponent, right? So I'm going to take that Hungry Ghoul. It's also a fine 2-drop. Burglar Rat or Hungry Ghoul. I think actually it's Burglar Rat because we're going to want to sacrifice fodder. It looks like we're getting out of green, right? There's a Claws out. I'll take a Claws out. We'll cut the Gnarlid Colony. There's a Gleaming Barrier. There's a Crypt Feaster. +2/+0. It's a menace creature. I don't want that. It's either the Barrier or the Crypt Feaster. I think it's the Barrier. Let's take the Barrier. It's probably neither of those. None of these are good for us. I'll take the Giant Growth just to cut green. We did get a Prowler. Let me put that in the main just in case we still end up in green somehow. We could technically, because we took so much fixing, play Abzan. Watch. Watch us get a Tatiova and end up just like playing the Thornwood Falls on top of it all. Oh God. Is this another one of those like meme or Dream 4 color decks? Let's find out together. I'm a monster. I feel bad for everyone around us. Plans. All right, so what are we getting here? That's not good. Leyline Axe, though? Are you kidding me? Leyline Axe? There's also a Helpful Hunter. Leyline Axe. There's a Gnarlid Colony. There's the Snare Spinner. I do like that as like a mana sink. Leyline Axe is the pick here. It's got the highest game in hand win rate of any of the rares in this set from what I understand. So this is just like fantastic. If you have it turn 1 and you just get it for free, it's just, your opponent is basically going like, oh no, are they going to play a 2-drop? They played a 2-drop. Oh no, are they going to play a 3-drop? No, they're just equipping. Damn it. We're going to take the Leyline Axe. I look forward to playing with it. It's not an automatic win, but it can be suffocating. So let's take this axe, knowing that we're passing the Hunter, the Heir Apparent, the Snare Spinner, right? And in black, the Fake Your Own Death, which might actually be good with Leyline Axe too. It feels like we're not going to be in green aside from Anthem of Champions, which is okay. It's okay, you know. But if we're in black-white, that's more of the Sacrifice Aristocrats deck. The second Vengeful Bloodwitch did not wheel, which is of note. There's a Burglar Rat. I think we take that. Slagstorm is we're too far away from that, right? I think we could take a Burglar Rat. There's a Scoured Barons, which would also be nice. Grown from the Ashes could be interesting. And the Armasaur might be good too, as like some top end, right? But I think we take the Burglar Rat because we're going to want stuff to sacrifice to like the ghouls or to the Vampire Gourmand. So yeah, let's take this. And we're going to look for things that make multiple bodies, right? The Claws Out might not make the deck unless we start getting a lot of cats. I've been complaining we don't have too much top end, and I think that that's the call for the Guarded Air. It's a 6, right? It makes 3 bodies. We can sacrifice the 6, this thing on the top, and to like, you know, do things. But also it goes pretty wide, right? We're passing a Hungry Ghoul. Our curve looks kind of okay. Let's look at the curve actually. Yeah, because this is our curve. We're probably not playing the Cackling Prowler. It's just our weakest 4. Claws Out might not make the deck either, but we have a lot of 2s. Granted, one of them is Anthem of Champions. Kellen rather is likely not getting played. So yeah, let's take the Guarded Air. Just have a nice top end. It's an Elvish Archdruid. I don't think we care for that. I think the best card here is the Dazzling Angel. Again, just like, it's a flying body. Otherwise, I'd probably consider taking the Zombify. There's also a Bake into a Pie. What do we have for removal? We have this. We have Make Your Move. We have Banishing Light. I think we need bodies along the curve. There's a Felling Blow, but I don't think we're playing that. I think we need some 3s. I think I'm going to take the Dazzling Angel here. There's a Prideful Parent. That's great. There's a Bushwhack as well. That's not really for us. And there's a Thornwood Falls. I will take the Prideful Parent because we are going to want to go wide and or get some extra bodies into play. It's also a fine 3. Raise the Past. I don't think we're doing enough in terms of like 2 drops for Raise the Past to be too efficient here. It's between the Cathar Commando and the Burglar Rat. Burglar Rats are fine to sacrifice for their own value. Cathar Commando sacrifices on its own to like deal with enchantments or artifacts. And I think we need something to hit our opponent with. So I'm going to take the Cathar Commando here. Claws Out's not for us, but Avatar of Woe. Whoa. I think that is. Part of me feels like we're not playing the Claws Out, by the way, but I will take the Avatar of Woe. Sacrifice a creature at its initial cost. When it enters, drain your opponent for 2. They discard, and you draw a card. And I think that that's fine for top end. We'll take that. We still have the Guarded Air, which I don't know if we're playing. The best card here is actually, it's not the Siphoner, it's probably the Evolving Wilds, so let's take that. There's an Heir Apparent. I guess it's a 2. It likely doesn't make the deck. There's an Armasaur Guide. I think I'd rather have that over Claws Out here. We'll probably cut the Claws Out. Blanchwood Armor or nothing. Sure. So we do kind of have a deck. I don't think we play the Thornwood Armor. I don't know if we're going to zombify anything back to life. I guess the Arbiter of Woe can come back, right? There's nothing really worth bringing back, so maybe it's fine to play the Crypt Feaster. We have a lot of 4s. Never mind. What am I thinking? I'll take this land that we're not playing. And Light Shell Duo. That wheel. That's weird. Okay. I got some work to do. I think we're playing Black-White Sacrifices. I think we do have a okay deck. We missed out on a few things. There's no pandas, right? There's no... What's the other thing? I actually can't even think about it. All right, so Cackling Prowler, you're out. Felling Blow, you're out. Aura of Champ... Oh, Kellen, you're gone. All right, so we have 2 Evolving Wilds, a Blossoming Sand, a Jungle Hollow. So 1 forest. We have a lot of green sources to go with our white and black sources. I think our curve is fine. We have a lot of top end, but that'll happen. I think the Crypt Feaster is one of our worst cards. Then again, we also have Vanguard Seraph, and that's like not good either. You know what? Vanguard Seraph flies, so that's pretty good. And you know what? Yeah, we'll take out the Crypt Feaster, and we should take out 1 more card. Is it Claws Out? I don't think we go wide enough for Claws Out to matter, so let's cut that. How many creatures is that? 17 creatures. Our win condition is the Leyline Axe, the Arbiter of Woe, and just, I guess, kind of controlling our opponent's hand. The Heir Apparent doesn't really do that much, so maybe actually we cut that and play the Feaster instead. I think I like that, just because it's just a 2/2 body. How's our curve look? 9 2-drops. Yeah, let's cut the Heir Apparent. It just doesn't do enough. At least the Crypt Feaster will be a relevant body on some boards. Our removal is Joust Through, Rebuke, Banishing Light, and Make Your Move. And I think that that's fine. We're splashing for Anthem. I think this is good. Oh, let's change the deck art because Kellen is not in this deck anymore. And let's go with this. Oh no, going into round 1. Got a 2, a 3, a 4. I think this is keepable. Yeah, this seems very keepable, actually. Part of me wishes we picked up that second Bloodwitch, but that other card was just too tempting, so we'll keep this. Oh, a Healer's Hawk? Get out of here. Alright, so we'll play this. Stupid Healer's Hawk. I can't deal with that until, like, turn 3. Part of me thought about mulliganing to see if we get the Leyline Axe in our opener, but... Okay, cracking that. Makes sense. If we get a Burglar Rat, I would love to play a Burglar Rat here. Just saying. Ah, is it a mirror? Is it the black-white mirror? Okay, play this, play the Warlock. Next turn we get to play the Angel, the Rallier after that. I think the Rallier is going to be pretty good because we have a lot of hits for it. Oh, I put the barrier in there. I should have cut that. I'm sorry. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so... Okay, play this. They put... Oh, because that makes that a 2/1. Okay. I think we have to block. That's a 3/3. Oh. No attack-seas from the back-seas. Okay. Squad Rallier. Gain a life. No attacks. We have 2 6-drops in our hand. That's not great. I would like to draw just 2 lands. We don't even need removal right now. Although they are getting us in the air, I feel. They chose white with this, right? Heraldic Banner. That was the first time I've ever seen anybody play the banner. Okay, it's a 4/4. Yep. I'm not blocking that one. Sorry. No blocks. Anthem of Champions was not what I would have wanted there. I'll play the Angel. Attack with this, actually. Because we could still block the Healer's Hawk with the other one. That also tells me that they don't have a Fleeting Flight, which is good. Because otherwise they would have blocked and cast it. Okay. Opponent is at the mana range that we would like to be at, actually. And especially because we have Squad Rallier out, I would like to be able to, like, start drawing cards off of Squad Rallier. And I think opponent sees them, they're like, I think we need to kill their Squad Rallier. Yep. Okay. Gets me two blips of health, actually, I should say. Okay. If that's their only removal spell... Sure. Oh, I think they have it in their hands. What's it called? The, I'm gonna see. We'll see. Oh, you know what they might have? No, Claws Out costs 5, correct? Let me look at the sideboard. Claws Out is 5, so they can't cast Claws Out. Summer, not right now. I'm gonna block like this. And Summer, come here. Come here. Pain in the ass, cat. And we'll block like that. And if they have, what's it called? Fleeting Flight. Oh, fake your own death. Okay. So we lose a creature. We drain our opponent for 1. Okay. their hand is empty though, which is good to mention. They can activate Squad Rallier. Sure. They have another one? Jeez. Alright, so... play... I guess we play the Hungry Ghoul. Gain a life. Next. Attack with this. I'm gonna leave back the token to block, and then we'll grow the Hunger Ghoul when we chump. Yep, Dazzling Angel number 2. Actually, is that their third? No, it's just their second. Okay, they're much better at gaining life than we are. Gemstone Gleaming Barrier. Oh god, they have one in their deck too. Yep. Sure. Sure. I'm not blocking that. Pass. Put this in front of that. Activate this. Sacrifice this nerd. Drain my opponent for 1. Pass to damage. Yep. My turn. We got our own Gleaming Barrier. Okay. Never another creature. Okay. I could sacrifice this to then get a treasure to then play Anthem of Champions. Is that worth it on this board? That makes this a 4/4, a 5/5, a 3/4, and a 2/2. I think it is. Did we tap right? Yes, we did. Okay. So sacrifice the Gleaming Barrier. We drain our opponent for 1. Play this, auto pay. Everything gets a little bit bigger, and then we pass. No attacks, end turn. This is where removal gets very good for them and not so good for us. Although if they leave our Hungry Ghoul, ooh, okay. So I'm assuming they're gonna put tokens on the Dazzling Angels, because that makes the most sense. Right? I think that makes the most sense. Because then they could attack through this. Yep. Resolve. 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 Jeez. I would have loved to fell at our savior. Pass. I think we just needed more flyers. It is what it is. Alright, so pass. And we can't block here, unfortunately. That was probably top deck of the century. It feels like our opponent's even playing mono white. Yeah. Okay. Resolve. Pass. Bong, bong. Yep. I think next turn we have to leave up activate Hunger Ghoul to... Okay. Alright. Alright, hold on here. Hold on here. These are tapped. Okay. These are tapped. We can play that. We can still activate the Hunger Ghoul 3 times. Or twice, rather. So this might be good. Next. No attacks. End turn. I need them to not have something that great. Banishing Light. Okay. They'll probably take my Hungry Ghoul. Oh, really? Okay, so... sacrifice that to this. Drain our opponent for 1. Oh, that allows them to hit us with the Healer's Hawk now. Okay. Pass. I think they throw everything at us, right? Yeah. Killed this one. And it leaves us at 1. It does leave us at 1. They should have attacked with everything, I feel. Maybe not. The Squad Rallier, I think, was like very instrumental in their overcoming us. Let's see. My turn. There's a Joust through. Why? That's just like a turn too late. Alright, good game. And we really stumbled on mana back there too, which kind of sucked. Holding the 2 6-drops in our hand, right? Here's our next opponent. We're 0-1. Going into round 2. Let's see. Gleaming Barrier is okay. I would like Lands. We can keep this. We have a 2. We have 3s. A 2. This is supposed to be a 2. Perfect. Play this. They might have an Abrade. Sure, Cyclops. Alright. Dazzling Angel. A land would be great here to play the Vanguard Seraph, because it'll allow us to surveil. I think we just want to hit land drops, essentially. Balmor. Hi, Balmor. Did they attack here? Let's see if they attack here. Yeah. I don't think we block. No blocks. Because if they do anything, right? Cool. Oh, hi. I can kill their board, right? I leave up the Rebuke, and then we joust through the Balmor? Or we could add to the board with Dazzling Angel. And then... But opponent is playing like they have something. And that's why I think we don't do anything here. Next. I wish we hit a land drop. No attacks here. End turn. I think the correct thing to do is leave up Rebuke and joust through. And we rebuke the... Okay. I'm gonna joust through that guy. And if they, like, refute, sure. I'm gonna actually counter... Not counter, Just blow this up now. Because I know that Balmor is a problem. They can make their crackling Cyclops so big. Sure. Sure. That's dead. That's just dead. Sure, refute that. Alright. Okay. Then they can loot. We're gonna take 8 here. But that's fine. Because we're gonna have double Dazzling Angel. Which means that we're gonna be gaining a lot of life in the upcoming turns. And I think that they basically like spent all of their cards there, essentially. No blocks. I don't think that was like the best thing they could have done there. I'm gonna play this. Play the Jungle Hollow. All attack. Gunk. Now, if they do attack with Crackling Cyclops, I probably will block, because that means that they have to throw 2 spells out, essentially. Ooh, Dragon Trainer. Okay, so that's bad. What's good here? Let's play the Vanguard Seraph. We need to get rid of this thing. Yep, we're gonna gain 2 life here. We don't necessarily want a Plains right now, even though Guarded Air would be very good. And no attacks. I don't think they attack with this dragon either. Because if they attack with the dragon, we just like swing out with these things and it's much more damage on the backswing. Sure. I will block here. Go for it. They don't have anything. Okay. They're playing like they don't have anything. Or rather, no, that went so fast that they don't have an instant in their hand. Incinerating Blast. Sure. That gets them the loot. Alright. They don't want me to draw to gain life, rather. Or to gain that much life. I'm gonna play the Squad Rallier. Got the squad rallying. Cathar Commando is okay, but not what we want on this board, I think. Let me pitch that. And no attacks. Sure. Again. Yep. Seer Slicer Goblin. That's pretty bad for us, actually. Mocking Sprite's also bad. Okay. Play this. If I play the Prideful Parent, I can activate Squad Rallier, or I could just play the Guarded Air. And I think the correct thing to do is actually activate this first and see what we get. If I can hit a, ooh, Gorman's okay, actually. But we'll play... Huh. Yeah, we'll play the Prideful Parent here. It's kind of the better use of our mana. We're gonna surveil. We don't need that right now. And we're not gonna attack here. I was hoping to hit a burglar rat, actually. Okay. Alright, sure. That's fine, no blocks. Gong. Like, that seems pretty anemic, actually. Ooh. We have 6 mana? I think the correct thing to do is to play the Dazzling Angel. And then play the Gourmand. Gain a life off of that. Surveil. Land in the graveyard. And no attacks right now. The Prideful Parent would have been like a free attack, but also they just double block with these wieners. Whereas, yeah, that's a flyer. I'm not blocking. I know that they want to get the, what's it called going, but I don't think that that matters here. The raid? Yep. Sure. Okay, they have 1 card left in their hand. What a wonderful time to go Burglar Rat. Sure. We don't need the Evolving Wilds. Play the Bloodwitch. Okay, we attack with this. Sacrifice the Burglar Rat. Drain our opponent for 1. Draw a card. Hit them. Play the land. End turn. We can activate the Rallier now, so we have mana sink stuff. Yep. Pass. Sure. I think it still doesn't matter, right? Pass. If we double block and they have like some kind of trick, that might be okay. Pass. Oh. Oh, they blocked, or they chose poorly there. Okay. And they didn't have anything. They do get a token off the raid trigger for the Sear Slicer Goblin. Sure. And let's activate this. I'll get the Hungry Ghoul, actually. Let's see what we hit off of this real quick. Miss. A rare miss. Okay, so we'll play the Hungry Ghoul first. Next, we're gonna attack with this, sacrificing the token. Drawing a card off of this guy. Oh, would have loved that a turn earlier to DiMaggio. And we'll play the Anthem of Champions. Everything gets a little bit bigger and end our turn there. If they try to kill something of ours, we can sacrifice it to the Hungry Ghoul, growing that a little bit. I kind of expect the Flunge here, right? But let's see. There is Goblin Surprise in this format. I don't, and I guess we could block as if we're anticipating it, but it doesn't save any of their creatures. I do expect a Flunge here though, or soon. Shh. My turn. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? That's 8. We have 8 mana available to us. I could hit them with the Gourmand. And we can throw the Hungry Ghoul at them as like a threat. I think the correct thing to do is just to play the Paladin. And then actually if we play the Guarded Heir, I think that that's actually more correct, because then we could always sacrifice the body, the 1/1 lifelinker. Yeah, let's do that. To the Vampire Gourmand and get in there. Plus this gains us like 3 life. Sure. Next, let's attack with the Gourmand. Oh, do they have, what's it called? Fiery Annihilation. So, resolve that. I'm gonna sacrifice the Gourmand then. Drain them for 1. It deals no damage to anything. Let's attack with this, because it's not doing anything. And if I attack with the Hungry Ghoul, we can hold up the activation. We can't really attack with Prideful Parent because it gets eaten by the other thing. Let's just attack with the Flyer and the... yeah, let's just attack like this. Sure. And end turn. Oh, the Hungry Ghoul has first strike. Icewind Elemental, sure. As does the Dazzling Angel. Oh, during my turn it has it. They had another Balmor. Oh my god. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, it's my turn. Okay, so Armasaur Guide. Ooh. If I play this and the guide, I can put a +1/+1 token on something else. That has first strike. This doesn't have first strike. But if I attack with it, I put a token on it. So now it has first strike. And so if they block in the sky, sure. That's got first strike, buddy. You got to put a lot of bodies in front of that thing. Yeah. I could still... Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. That's fine. We get to kill that then. Nice. All right, so we're going to kill the Sear Slicer Goblin, the Big Fin Bouncer, and one of these tokens, actually. I'd rather them have the... Actually, no, there's no way for them to resurrect the trainer in blue-red. But there are ways to bounce it, so I'd rather it be dead. Right? Done. Sure. Okay. This is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good, folks. Got our opponent at 1. If any of our creatures just die, they take a damage and die. We drain them for 1. Sure. Oh, they're just killing themselves in. Good game. Wow. They had a fair amount of removal, too. Alrighty, folks. Here's our next opponent. We're 1-1 going into match 3 with Abzan. This is actually not bad. I'll keep this. We're on the play. Dazzling Angel into Prideful Parent will be great. Squad Rallier is also fine. Crypt Feaster exists. I would like a 2, though. Like a Burglar Rat would feel really nice here. No? Alright, cool. Luminous Rebuke it is. That's a 2. Youthful Valkyrie, sure. Alright, so Dazzling Angel, sure. Would like to be able to play Anthem of Champions next turn. So a green source. We have two duels and 2 evolving wilds. So that's what? A like 40% chance to draw any of them? It's 3 each, so 12%. Yeah. Alright. It's like 12% chance to draw any of those things. That's fine. Didn't draw a land, which is, of course. We'll play this Prideful Parent. He's very proud. Gain some life. No attacks here. Opponent only playing plains. I wonder what their second color is. Unless they're just mono white. Can you imagine? I think that's doable in this format, especially in green. Because of the elves, and I think you have enough elf synergy. I think that deck is like really, really good. It really depends on how many Dwynen's elites you get. Okay. So that's a 2/4. If they attack, I don't block, but they're thinking about it. Yeah, I'm not blocking that. No blocks. Because if they have, what's it called? Like, I'm just kind of screwed. I could kill that. I don't think we kill that right now. I think we just gain the life and pass it on to them. We have our Squad Rallier out. I think this is going to be fine. Oh boy. What's the matter, Furball? Cat's like looking at me. Come here. Come here, baby girl. Yeah. Come here. You want a hug? You got a hug. excuse me, what? Did I see that right? Swiftfoot boots? Hexproof and haste? What? Well, they don't have anything. They're tapped out. So, sure. We can rebuke that. And then draw off of this. So let's do that, actually. Bloodwitch is really seems very good here. And then I will we can no, because this is hexproof, right? Yeah. Kill that now. I can't be having that around. I'm sorry. No attacks. Because if they play one more angel, it just gets through my dazzling angel. You know what I mean? I think our opponent's mono white, which is insane. Sure. I'm not blocking that. I'm fine with that hitting me. I don't think that that matters. If they attack with that, I get to attack with mine. I would like a land, so I could double spell the Feaster and the Bloodwitch, right? And then after that, play the Arbiter of Woe to like sacrifice this kitty. Okay, opponent's not doing anything. They have something in their hand. Let's play this. Definitely want to know what they have, what's going on there, and then let's make them discard. Whatever it is, it's got to be good, right? What the heck? Secluded courtyard. No attacks here. What? Secluded courtyard? Fishing pole. Sure. Yeah, give it to the kitty. All right, that's fine. That thing is going to keep making tokens every turn. I don't think our opponent has a good deck. Land, please. I would love to. Yes, Arbiter. Well, thank you. Okay, so... Arbiter de la Woe. Sacrifice this little guy. Actually, hold on. We need cards in our yard for the Crypt Feaster to work better. I'm going to drain our opponent. Play that. Gain a life. Drain our opponent. Make him discard. What did they pitch? Raise the past? That was your big thing? All right. No attacks. No, cancel. No attacks. No attacks. All right, so that's a token. They're going to go wider. It might mean that they have a clause out, which is of concern. I'm going to send in the Arbiter of Woe next turn. We just keep getting in with it. Ooh, okay. We'll play this first. Just have another flyer. They haven't played any removal. Just want to point that out, guys. So next, we're going to attack with the Arbiter de la Woe. Now, this joust through pretty bad against their Dazzling Angel, because we can't target it, but it is what it is, to damage. Dong. And end turn. We're going to leave up the joust through and the activation on the Squad Rallier. Sure. Yep. Get some another wiener. We got some fishies out there. I think our opponent's mono white, and I don't know why they drafted like this. They might be new. Like, that's always like a concern. Oh, there's the claws out. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Activate this. Give me a burglar rat. Hungry Ghoul's good too. Actually. Sure. That and Hungry Ghoul. This ghoul is so hungry. We're gonna play the Hungry Ghoul. We're gonna attack with the Arbiter de la Woe. We're at 30. Our opponent's at 17, possibly lower. Next, we're gonna attack with the Ghoul. I'm sorry, not the the Arbiter. Sorry. They're using that as like a stopgap because it does essentially gain them a life every turn. But At what cost? You know? We do have the Anthem of Champions, so I'm very incentivized against sacrificing things to the ghoul unless like it outright wins me combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're gonna activate the squad rallier. We have 7 bodies out. Go take the guarded air. Oh, that's right. It grabs the guarded air. That's like really cute, actually. Let's see. If I play the Inspiring Paladin, it would actually give the Hungry Ghoul the opportunity to get first strike if I sacrifice something to it. I'm just going to hit my opponent with the Arbiter of Woe. And then we're just going to play the guarded air because it gets us the most ahead of our opponent. Sure. Sure. Gong. We're going to play this guarded air. And this allows us to leave up both Joust through and this gains us like 6 life too, so we should be at 36. And we'll end turn here. Sure. Our opponent's just like not been attacking us. Resolve. Yeah, the Inspiring Paladin can give the Hungry Ghoul first strike. You sure? Alright, so that's going to gain them some life, which is then going to allow them to surveil. Oh, no, it's not. They already activated their gain life at the beginning of their turn. Okay. This Jouster gets actually really good here because it'll allow me to attack with the Arbiter of Woe and then kill one of these things if they try to double block it. Oof, pardon me. Pass. My turn. Okay, so play land. I think we do attack with these 2 knights and the Arbiter. See what happens. Because we want to put more pressure on them, right? And if they do trade, sure. Resolve. Attack with this. Oh, you know what? I probably should have played the Paladin. I'm dumb. Anyway, yeah, 3 attackers. This also shrinks their board a little bit if they do like trade here and here. I'm trying to incentivize them to block the Arbiter with the Seraph and the Dazzling Angel. Please do it. Please do it. Please go for it. Please go for it. What's the worst that can happen? They might have, what's it called? Okay. Oh, alright. 3 fishies for 1 of those, sure. Okay. I could save it too. I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth going down a card. Ooh. Yeah, I think we take this actually, because this is this trades a lot of their board. 2. Yeah. Plus we drain them for 2 here. Oh, you know what? I just win here. Just start sacrificing. Doy. Could have flunged. My bad. Good game. 41-0. And there's the rank up. We're silver. Yeah. All right. Here's our next opponent. We're 2-1 going into match 4. I can't believe we have 5 green sources. Oh, yeah. Now that I've said something. We're going to play the Hunger Ghoul first into the Inspiring Paladin. The Vampire Gourmand gets better when we have... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Like I was saying, the Vampire Gourmand gets better when we have... Oh, Authority of the Councils. Okay. Not Authority of the Councils. It gets better when we have things to sacrifice to it. Sure. They're playing that in a Jeskai deck. I don't think that's good. Play this. I could play this now. And I think I will. Yep. Okay. I wonder if that's the only reason why they're playing white. Light Shell Duo. Alright. I could conceivably play the Vampire Gourmand and attack with this into that. Or we could do that. We could play Cathar Commando into it. Okay. Next, Gong. And I'm gonna play... Actually, you know what? Let's leave the Cathar Commando up. Right? I think the correct thing is to leave the Cathar Commando up so that it can block trade with this Hearthfire Immolator. Sure. Pass. Oh, it doesn't trade. Oh, my bad. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, hit me. Hit me, baby. Hit me, baby, one more time. Forgot about Authority of the Consoles. Alright, so my turn. Let's see, we can kill one of these things. We're really choked on white mana, actually. Maybe the trick here is to play the Gourmand and pass. Yeah, we're choked for mana. Let's just play this Gourmand and pass. They have 2 removal spells, right? Make your move and joust. Oh, no, I thought this was the other one. Okay, that's fine. Gain them a life. Next. I guess we could hit them for 7? But then they hit us for 5. Aetherize. Wow. Okay. That's wild. Okay. Resolve. That's wild. I'm gonna end turn here because we can always just Cathar Commando on their turn. Aetherize. That's wild. This is power 4 or greater? Yeah, okay. Aetherize. Okay. I don't think that that's a huge blowout, but wow. It's like the one time. Okay, sure. BF. I'm gonna joust through the Immolator. It's 3 and I gain a life. So they'd need to cast either 2 spells here to save it. If they do, that kind of sucks, but they also go down 2 spells. An offer you can't refuse. Sure. Just kill that. Let's see if they have another spell. This might just kill us. Okay. All right. Sure. Oh, Blossoming Sands. Okay, very nice. Molto bene. Play this. And then I'll play the Cathar Commando on Resolve. Their turn. Next. We're going to leave up the Gourmand to block with, though. And if they try to kill the Gourmand, I just eat it with the Ghoul? If they attack here, then that means that they have something, right? Yup. Sure. Okay. We could play this, but I don't think we do. I think here's a good time to attack with these two. I'm not going to sacrifice anything. Decline. Next. Sure. If they cast one spell that would make a trade, that's fine. If they cast a second spell to like kill it, make your move. Okay. Resolve. So that kills that. Sure. This shrinks. So I sacrifice this. Do they kill this in response? I don't think that that's good for them. You sure? Resolve. Okay. Play this as if they have the quench. They don't. All right, resolve. End turn. If I draw a land, I can play axe and then equip it. Not what I meant when I said play axe and equip it. Oh, wow. Does opponent not have anything at all? They can counter this. Refute, sure. Resolve. Yep. But also, like, their hand's pretty empty-wempty. What'd they pitch? Involuntary unemployment. Yeah, end turn. Or involuntary employment, rather. Okay. Sure. Fire Spitter Whelp. Not a good card. Pass. Activate this. Thin our deck. I'll take a... What do we have? What could we possibly get out of here? Rather have... Get out of here. I'd rather have a white source, I guess? I don't know. Anyway. Just thin the deck a little and end turn. Cool. I'm going to hold on to that. Fey Bloom Trick. Sure. Resolve. Resolve. And they probably tap down the Paladin? Sure. Next. This is not a time to attack. Do I have to use the Banishing? No. Let's hold on to the Banishing Light for now. Yep. Sure. It's only 4 damage. It's only a 3-turn clock. We also only have a 3-turn clock. Next, I'll attack. And end turn here. Sure. Pass. Okay. Okay. They're like looking at them a lot. Sure, pass. It's only 3. My turn? Okay. Play this Dazzling Angel. Oh, that's right. I needed to crack that first. Oh, that was my mistake. Actually, wait, hold on. Please trade. Please trade. Do the trade, yes. Cool. It's not over yet. Vanishing Light. We'll take your Whelp. Land, go. I don't think you attack here. Yep. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so attack with this. And with this? Sure. Sacrifice this. That enters. They gain a life, but then they lose 2. They discard a card. I get that. I play this. gain another 1, but we definitely have like the bigger board and they have nothing. Good game. See, I was about to scoop there. Authority of the Councils being the most annoying card I've seen in quite some time. Absolutely hate that card. I don't think it's a good card to draft. I don't know why our opponent was playing it, but it is what it is, what it is. And you know what? We got through it. We got through it and we dealt them all of the damage we needed to. So cool, actually. Legitimately cool. We're 3-1 going into the next round. Here's our next opponent. 3-1. Going into round 5, actually. Wow. Okay. Ooh, an Evolving Wilds. Oh, wow. Okay, this is perfect. First turn Evolving Wilds. We'll go search up a forest. We'll Cathar Commando. So we're going to play a Plains next turn. We've got our 1 of Forest. Next end turn. This Bloodwitch is kind of cool. Play this. Opponent didn't do anything. Play this. Prideful Parent. Sure. Okay, so play this. Play the Seraph. Gain life. Surveil. We do need the land, so we'll hit them with this in the air. Pass it over to them, because leaving the land on top lets us Vanishing Light and Bloodwitch, which matters a lot here, actually. We're going to Vanishing Light that. What did they lose? Day of Judgment. Perfect. Get rid of that. Play this. Gain a life. Might be a fast one. Blossoming Sands. Don't necessarily need that. We would like some action. Opponent's playing white, or sorry, black, so I should be worried about a Burglar Rat. Let's trade. Sure. Drain him. Gain life. Ooh, we gain life. Ooh, that's perfect. Tragic Banshee, cool. Drain him. Donk. 2-turn clock in the air. If this hits me, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. It blocks. Okay. Becomes a 3-3. But that's not important here. Alright, land next. Attack with this in the air. Play this. Just having a good curve. Gain 3 life. Put out 10 power. It's worth the bodies. If my creatures die, they die. Yeah, good game. Wow. Hey. It felt like that was going to be a fast one too. We had such a good curve out, right? Yeah, leave match. I think that was fine. And then we finally like played the Anthem and Champions in a reasonable amount of time. I would like one of these days to opener have the Leyline Axe. Is it possible? Here's our next opponent. We're 4-1 going into round 6. 4-1 going into round 6. I'd love to start off with the Leyline Axe. Can we do it? Oh my god! Yeah, we can. Keep it. You just need lands. Just need lands. Any land. Submit. Gong. Oh boy. Black Source would be great here. Is it quick 3? Yeah. Okay. Land would be great here. Any land. Well, any untapped land. Sure. Courageous Goblin. Alright. Angel. Kill it or don't. Drawing all these black spells though, not great here. Brazen Scourge. They can hit me with that, I don't care. No blocks. Ooh. Tempting. Opponent I don't think can catch up to that in the air, the 3-4. And plus this puts it out of range of a braid. Okay, Pride Mate, pretty good. Sure. I think opponent just swings out here. Yep. Sure. Okay, Gleaming Barrier, Bloodwitch seems really good here. Because it gains us a bunch of life. Actually, I should have played the Bloodwitch first, shouldn't I have? If they have an Abrade, I think it goes after the axe, right? Just to hit one with this. And if they kill my barrier... Ugh. I think we just keep swinging in the air, right? Like we just don't care. What a stupid card. What an absolutely dumb card. Yeah, okay. I think that they have, what's it called in their hand? So I'm gonna play this first to gain some life. Because I think that they have what's it in their hand. Destroy target attacking creature. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. That does kill this thing, but I still drain them. Yep. That's a 4-4. I actually don't mind blocking with the Gleaming Barrier here, but I don't think I will. Oh, that gets Menace, but then that doesn't really kill anything. Do I care? Yeah, let's block that. Oh, you know what? No, let's block it. Because I drain them. And I get a treasure. Okay. Does this ding us? No, it doesn't. Well, they exile. Firebrand or Unemployment. Okay, so Luminous Rebuke's actually really good here. I could do both. I could Banishing Light this, and then Luminous Rebuke whatever. I could Luminous Rebuke the other one, actually. So let's do this. Get rid of the Raider. And then... I don't think we attack here, right? They can hit us with our Squad Rallier. You know what? Just kill this now. Auto pay. Because if they were hoping to, like, steal whatever has our... no attacks here. Our Leyline Axe, that's not happening here. Again, would like some lands. But I think letting what's it called die there was, like, probably the best thing. Opponent's doing the exact opposite. They're drawing all the lands, but not getting action. We're getting action, but not enough lands. Grab the Squad Rallier. Yep. Hit me with everything. Oh, they're going to activate it too. That's right. I mean, it makes the most sense. Sure. You should swing out with everything here. No blocks. Yeah. Healer's Hawk. Not bad, actually. I'd put that down. Armasaur Guide. Not good enough here. Play the Crypt Feaster. Say go. This Healer's Hawk's gonna possibly... Helpful Hunter. Very good card. Got 0 of those, actually. Sure. Ooh, that's gonna get big. Okay. Boigla Rat. We have to be aggressive now. I think this is where we have to be aggressive. Because if we're not aggressive here, the Ajani's Pride Mate runs away with the game. Especially with the Healer's Hawk on the board. I would have loved to Burglar Rat it there, especially because it looks like they have... Okay. I think we hit the Johnny's primate first. Yep. That's to stem the bleeding. Okay. Y'all. Oh, do they not have anything? I thought they had something. Good game. I thought they had something. Okay. Listen, Leyline Axe is stupid. Leyline Axe is the most ridiculous piece of cardboard in the set, save for, oh god, that 5/3 vampire. Not the Blame Slayer variant, the, High Society Connoisseur, I think it's called. That thing is dumb. That thing's, like, legitimately dumb. We're 5-1. 5-1. Going into our next round. Round 7. Wow. Round 7. At first thought that this deck was not good, and it is teaching me otherwise. Ooh, 2 burglar rats in this opener. Okay. Turn 2 burglar rat, turn 3 angel. Oh, we're gonna rat each other, ain't we? All right, so Jouster is not great here. Well, it's fine, but I think I'd rather have make your move. Sure. Okay, so Wiggler rat you. And the next thing I pitch is probably a land. I didn't want to throw a land away the turn prior. Oh, really? The Infernal Vessel. Okay. I'll trade. No? Alright. Island Swamp. It's another Blossoming Sands. Do this. Let's play another Burglar Rat. I think our opponent's doing like a control game. Yeah. I'm gonna send this in. Because we want to kill them as soon as possible. Yep. Gain another life. Sure. Spectral Sailor. That's actually really good here. Allows them to draw out of this hole that they're in. Okay. Play this. And I think we will just play this. This blocks that. They might have a stab, though. If they attack here, yeah, they have a stab. Okay. A land... Oh, no, we actually need a swamp to get there. Destroy target creature. We could just destroy that. Sure. Resolve. That draws them a card. Sure. Pass. Hits us. Rebuke it. We have to kill that. That's otherwise gonna, like, save them. No, they can counter it. It looks like they have counter magic. They can counter it and go down a counter spell. Yeah, they want to keep that thing. All right, so they're not drawing a card here, but they are pitching a card. That's fine. But it's also, that's their only thing that they're playing that turn, so play that. Bong, bong. Wow, okay. Goodbye. Okay. Sure. Next. Attack with everything. Gong, gong. Play this. Gain another life. They're not gonna win if they are hoping to out-aggro me here. Sure. Skyship Buccaneer. Hey, it's the Buccaneer. Hey, Buccaneers. Alright, so play a land. Perfect. Perfect, by the way. I could kill that, but it already drew them a card, so let's just do this. Gong. Arbiter. Sacrifice a rat. Gain a life. Have a 5/4 flyer. Draw a card. Ooh, Vanguard Seraph's good. I think we could just block the Skyship Buccaneer. Eaten Alive #2. Okay, it's a very good spell. It's a very good spell, rather. Opponent's hand is empty. I can kill this and then just swing out, and I think we do that. They have to block. Bong, bong. Bring him to 2. Good game. Hey! This deck does aggro pretty well, actually. Noticing that now. Here's our next opponent. We're 6-1 going into round 8. Wow. Wow. This is keepable? Play that. We are on the draw, so I think we can keep this. We have 2 of our green sources, which doesn't feel great. There's a white source. Okay, so we could play the barrier possibly next turn, or the burglar rat. Hopefully the burglar rat. Garrick's Uprising. Okay. So that's not it. Alright. Because I would have loved to have gotten the Gourmand out. Turn 2 Garrick's Uprising's neat. Didn't draw them a card, though. That doesn't draw them a card either. Play that. Enchantment or creature power 4 or greater. Yeah, that's not. That ain't it, Chief. Okay. We need a black source soon. Beastkin Ranger. Might have to kill that. Ah, that did draw him a card, though. Yep. I think they attack with Dwinin regardless. Sure. Sure, sure. Because if they attack with Dwinin, it gains them life. Nope. Okay, that's not land. Kill that. That's got reach, so we're not attacking. I think we're playing a more controlling game now. Again. Oh my god. That's bad. I would like something to remove that from the board. That doesn't remove that from the board. No attacks. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's bad. That's real bad right there. Okay, so I think we have to block. Right? I think we have to block. This only eats 8 of the damage that we're going to take here. Right? But I need the treasure, is really what it is. Okay. Leyline Axe. That's not it. Oh my god. Alright, so that ain't it, Chief. That 100% ain't it. We just drew poorly here. Autopay. I just have black cards in my hand. And my opponent has like 8 mana. Sure. They had another Dwinin. Cool. No attacks. We have another turn. They could swing out with everything here. We have another turn to get... I'm surprised they're not throwing the Gwynn at us. There you go. They gain a life reach. Attacking elf? Oh, they might have something. Well, here we go. Have it or don't. There you go. Okay. I need very specifically destroy target creature. And that ain't it. Alright, so... I'll show them this. And good game. I'll scoop to that. Oof. Oof. We didn't get a black source for how many turns? And our opponent's deck was wild. And I said it earlier, you can totally play mono green in this format. And look what they did. 2 Llanowar Elves, a Dwinin, another Dwinin, a Beastkin Ranger, right? Quakestrader Ceratops with Garrick's Uprising giving it the much needed trample that it does not have printed on it. It just has flavor text. Wow. Yeah, that was really, really, really good. That was a lot. Leave match. Woo! Like I said, you could totally play mono green. All right, here's our final round. Here's our final round. We're 6-2 going for the trophy here. Our last opponent basically curb stomped us. And we're hoping to turn that around here. Ooh, okay, we got a... yeah, this is playable. Keep. Very playable, actually. I'm going to play the Jungle Hollow first. But next turn we're going to play the Gourmand. Actually, maybe next turn we just play the Anthem. If they don't play anything this turn, I'm going to play the Anthem first. Pilfer. Okay. I think it's the Anthem. I think they take the Anthem. They're like looking at my hand going, God, geez, this is good stuff. It is, right? All right. So anyway, play the plains, play the gourmand. We want to get in, right? Also a pilfer. A pilfer while our hand was loaded. Prideful parent, sure. Speaking of, play the Vengeful Broodwitch, and next, no attacks here, end turn. Ooh, do they have a fight spell, a bite spell? What are we looking at here? What are we looking at here, folks? Gold Vein Pick, okay. Yeah, I'm not blocking that, sure. Enjoy your treasure. Resolve. I'm gonna get a... Let's see, do we have any double black spells? We do have double black spells. So I'm gonna get a black source here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a white source because if we draw any land, we have the ability to Dazzling Angel and then leave up Joust through. So view browser, we're gonna get a white source here. And that's not a white source. Okay, so let's play the Angel. She is our Angel. And no attacks here. We're very far away from guarded air, so if they burglar at us, we pitch the guarded air. And it feels bad, but it is what it is. Next turn, we can play burglar rat and leave up Joust through. Sure. I hope they don't play something too bad. No blocks. We'll just take the 3. Get them another treasure. I think they were hoping that we blocked too, because they might have like stuff in their hand. Sure. 2 treasures. What you got? We draw a land, we can really even this up. Yeah. Even a tap land will allow us to double spell with burglar rat, leave up Joust through. Another prideful parent. Okay. Okay. We do 2 things here. I think the best thing we can do. Let's tax their hand a little bit. It very much signals to them that we have what's it called? Play this. I'm gonna attack with the gourmand, sacrificing the rat to draw a card. Oh, they have that too. Okay. Attack with this. And this. Sacrifice the rat to draw a card. Drain them for 1. Oh, perfect. Next. To damage. Hitting our land drops feels real nice here. And end turn. Playing Cathar Commando to trade with this thing is... Oh, you know what we could do? No. Because Cathar Commando could also just break the Gold Vein Pick, and that might be the correct thing to do. Felidar Savior. Sure. That's actually really bad for us. Okay. Yeah. I think we do block this 4/4, or this 3/3 rather. Oh. Sure. That seems pretty good, actually. Play this, gain a life. Take 1, 2, 6. Fleeting Flight. Oof. Very good. That got us. Okay. We lose that. Gong. Sure. Would like a land, I want to say. If we play this, we can sacrifice the cub, which I think is what we do here. Gain 2. Next, attack with these 2. Sacrifice the cub. Draw a card. Drain them. Hit them for 4. Play the Blossoming Sands. And end our turn there, y'all. Ooh, we're like a land away from Guarded Air. Which seems pretty good, actually. Sure. I guess we're taking 8? Ugh, doesn't feel great, but what does at this point? It's not a 2-turn clock, it's still a 3-turn clock. If they attack with everything else... Oh, we just killed the Felidar Savior, I think. Yeah, let's throw this at the Savior. Sure. And no blocks here. Shh. Yep. I would love to draw a single untapped land to play Guarded Air to gain 3 life. Have another good blocker. And then be able to sacrifice the Prideful Parent. Ooh, an Alesha! Alesha! Okay. That's very good here. Alright, so Burglar Rat gets their last card. Oh, wow. Okay, that was really good there. Attack with these 2. Sacrifice the rat. Drain them for 1. Draw a land. Play the land. Play the Paladin. Gain another life. I think we could double block the bigger Prideful Parent here. It's an even drain, but it takes one of their creatures off the board. And I think we need to do that. Alesha is probably going to be the major... what's it called? Tiebreaker, I guess? This is a really good deck. Okay. So that hits us... Do I care? They didn't get back their Felidar Savior. I don't think they can attack here. Because if I go down a creature... Yeah? Sure. This puts them at 4? And then they need to gain life. This puts them at 4. And then we just attack with this and this, sacrificing that to gain another life. So we don't, you know, let's block. Sure. Sure. And they don't get any life off of that. Sure. They don't get any life off of that either. Their last card needs to be a removal spell. Sure. Hey, got him. Good game. The engine worked. The engine worked. The engine worked. Yeah, we got them. We got there. All right. That was fine. Skip that. View battlefield. Yeah. Because like they couldn't deal with this flyer. They couldn't deal with this guy just getting in for 2 every turn. And then we kept turning our Burglar Rats into draw a card. Make this unblockable. You discard a card, which is great. That's what we want this deck to do, essentially. Alesha was like, that's a fantastic card. This is one of those cards that's very hard to overcome. And we Burglar Ratted at exactly the right time. Getting rid of the Hero's Downfall was fantastic. That was the last card in their hand. They were just like, I need to hold on to this for something that matters. No, never mind. Leaf match. We got there, and we got there with a pile of what I would consider jank. I did not expect this to go the distance and help us get our second trophy, right? Claim that. And yeah, this is just a very tight pile of jank. We had removal. We had a glorious Leyline Axe win condition. We had the Arbiter of Woe that's just like, oh, I keep thinking this has trample. It doesn't, but it does so much on ETB. We had really good fixing for the one of Anthem of Champions. This card's been very good, but I always find myself not in the colors that it really, like, not in the 2 colors that it is as a signpost. I always find myself going like, yeah, we'll splash for that because green white's not good. But I think this deck worked really, really well. And if you enjoyed that really a lot, please like, share, subscribe, come over to twitch.tv/dickrecord. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/recordplayer1. Sorry, that's my more family friendly PG-13 channel, where you'll see some more of this, because I'm probably going to upload more of this stuff to that channel in the coming months, because this is more family friendly stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I'm recording this on Thanksgiving weekend, so if you celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. Take care, folks.